I'm sitting here with Ben Eastman, who's a local director here in Portland. Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Excellent.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
I'm highly qualified to be here.
That is wonderful. A plus. So Ben just wrapped up a film called Mystery Spot. What can you tell us about that?
I did, yeah. Mystery Spot is a short film I just finished. It's about two guys on their way to a university campus who get sidetracked when they decide to check out a roadside attraction. And things don't necessarily go the way that they had planned. So there's some twists and turns along the way. But it's a fun thriller film. And we just finished it a few months back. We shot it in Bend, Oregon, with some of my friends from class and some people that we casted through groups online. And voila, the film's finished, and we're really happy with it. It turned out really good.
So what were some of your favorite aspects of filming this and of filmmaking in general?
Well, first of all, I mean, filming the Mystery Spot was fantastic because we were in Bend, Oregon, and if you've never been there, it's just one of the most beautiful places on earth. And a few years prior, I had taken a trip there, and when I had already had the idea in my head, I was looking for a place to shoot it. And went there, and I fell in love with a certain area out there called China Hat Road, and it's just miles and miles and miles of blank land, and it just would work perfectly for the idea that I had. So I knew that, you know, when I decided to make the film, that's the only place I'm going to go. So we got a Kickstarter campaign together, and we funded some money for the film, and we decided to go out and get it done. And as far as aspects of filmmaking, I mean, I love being able to get a crew together and go out to, you know, just a great location and really finish a project as a team. That's kind of the best thing about filming, because there's so many different jobs and aspects that go into getting something done. It's great to have a team that you feel comfortable with out there, you know, producers that are there to make sure that I'm on task, to make sure we're on task, and to make sure that we have a good outcome, and we're all working towards the goal of having just a great film. So, you know, filmmaking aspects like getting a great shot, you know, it's a wonderful feeling. So, but I think we did that definitely. Yeah.
It's a very collaborative effort.
It is, for sure. Yeah.
And at the same time, you have your own vision as a director.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it must be really fulfilling to see that come to fruition.
It is. It's really cool. When you're editing the film and like a scene's coming together, it's kind of mind blowing almost, because, you know, you have an idea of what it's going to look like in your head, and when you see it finally on the screen when you're editing, and you're adding music to it, and the audio's there, and all the performances come to life, it's a cool feeling. It really is. It's very unique, and that's the kind of rush that I think a lot of people really like, and that's why they make films, and that's why I make films too. Just a rush, for sure.
It's kind of a magical process.
Yes,
Yeah.
magical. Very magical.
You're the magician.
Movie magic.
Absolutely. So along with all of this magic, do you ever run into any challenges?
Oh, for sure. You know, when we shot the film, we had a few days to do it. So, you know, you're on location 20 miles outside of a city. You have to bring everything with you, or else, you know, if you're out of water, or, you know, if you don't have enough batteries, you know, you kind of gotta go with the flow, and you know, watch out for challenges. But really, I mean, what it comes down to is when you're out there, you got to make a shot list of what you need, so that when you're done shooting and coming back to edit, everything is there for you. And you don't have any missing pieces. So that's kind of one of the challenges, is when you're not shooting near your house, or you have a few days to shoot, you know, near your home. When you're shooting away from that, you want to make sure that you get everything you can, so that no surprises come about. So I think that's a huge challenge with filmmaking, is making sure you get everything that you need. And if you don't have everything you need, make sure you have enough to cover over that. So that's a challenge.
Right.
Filmmaking's hard, for sure, but it's very rewarding. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it takes a lot of foresight and planning, and at the
Definitely.
same time, you have to be available to the moment.
Yeah, and for the first time, making this film, I had a few producers that I could just lean on, and I'd throw things out there. They'd tell me things, and producers are amazing, because without a film having producers, sometimes you make the wrong decisions, and you don't want to make as little wrong decisions as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's good English, but yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
So how did you get into filmmaking, and why do you make films?
Well, as a kid, I grew up watching film. I did go outside every now and then, but really I was playing with Tinker Toys and watching Jaws. That was my childhood. I think I ate a few times in between there, but I grew up watching Jaws and Indiana Jones and Star Wars, watching these films, and I just love the worlds they created and the feeling that they gave me as a kid. You take what you see on TV, and then you go out in your backyard and you play around like you're the characters from there, and I just love that interaction, and really it's that childhood like nostalgia feeling as well too. So I have a really strong connection with film. Like, I'll see a film and I'll cry, or I'll see a film and I'll get goosebumps, or I'll just feel emotionally connected with movies. And I love that feeling so much that I want to be someone who can give that feeling to someone watching something that I've made. And if it's a good or bad feeling, that's not necessarily the point. It's as long as there's a connection to be had with film. That's, I think, the reason why I love making movies and working on productions.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make people feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good time to bring up, what are your personal inspirations?
Well, what are my personal inspirations? Mm-hmm. I love, a lot of my inspirations has to do with going out and experiencing new things. This last few years, I've tried to go out a lot more and really see what Oregon and Washington has to offer. I took a trip to Memphis last year because I'm really into music, so I wanted to experience, things like Graceland and Sun Studios, because I was so into music that I wanted to just experience another area that I had never been before and that I always wanted to. So I really draw my inspirations from things that I don't know about, and I just try to take all those experiences and learn from them and use those experiences to write, film, and create new works. Mm-hmm. So that's really what inspires me a lot.
The world is your playground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You also mentioned to me earlier
that
you worked for a little show called Portlandia.
Definitely.
What can you tell me about that?
So I got an internship through PSU with them, and it was for their 4th season. It was a great experience. It was a lot of work. Met a lot of great people, but really it was a great learning experience, because I was able to really see all the different jobs that go into making a TV production, and doing all that work. There's so many different little jobs, and all these dominoes need to be in place in order for everything to work perfectly. And so really, I think as far as knowledge, I looked at it as a really great experience for that. And of course, it was awesome getting to meet the people that are on the show and the guest stars, and eating the cool food and singing karaoke at the rap party. Hall & Oates. I've been told I'm an okay singer. I don't know if I was good that night, but it was just a great experience, and I look back on it very fondly. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like something that was very educational and at the same time, like, very special.
Yeah, very special.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, we actually have a trailer for Mystery Spot, so let's unveil that now.
Let's do it.
Sure you want to do this?
Yeah, man, we've been staring at flatlands for hours. Come on, get out with me.
Do we really have to do this?
All right. I think that only added to the mystery.
Yeah. What happens
cool.
next? No one knows.
Nobody.
So you just
Not
have
even you.
No, not even me. I don't know. No, it's very mysterious, and I just can't wait to show people. Can't wait to see their reaction to it.
Yeah, you mentioned to me earlier that's your favorite part of the whole filmmaking process is seeing how people respond to what
Yeah.
you've made.
Oh, that is. Yeah, that's the most thrilling part because I love being able to make something and then show it to someone and just kind of watch them watch it. Because it's nerve-wracking because, you want people to like it, but it's nerve-wracking, that experience, watching someone watch your work, but it's also thrilling too when there's, jokes that play well and you hear them respond to it. That's awesome. And thrills that play well and their mouth drops open. But I just love reaction. It's fun. Yep.
Yeah. So what can we expect from you in the future?
Oh, okay. Well, right now I'm working on a music video for a production called Edge Play Music. It's just a local artist I'm working with. Other than that, I'm producing a full-length feature with my filmmaking partner, Jeff Crenshaw, from Dual Engines Production. It's a little company that we have where we're just doing shorts, but we're doing a feature-length film, which is going to be pretty awesome. And it's a big undertaking. It's taken a few years, but
Wow.
that's next. And, I'm still writing, still trying to get that next idea because I can't wait. So
I can't wait either.
Well, good.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Good.
It's very exciting.
Thank
Lots
you.
of things coming up for you.
Definitely.
Very cool.
Cool.
Well, where can people catch your film, Mystery Spot?
Gotcha. Well, it is having its premiere January 24th, but we're also going to have it online, and it's also going to be available on DVD as well. And if anyone has, any questions or wants to know where we're going to be premiering at for festivals or more showings, they can go to our Facebook, Mystery Spot on Facebook, and see there. So give us a like, and we'll give you the updates.
All right,
Cool.
Mystery Spot on Facebook.
Yes.
Got it, guys.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for talking
Thanks
with
for
us
having me.
today.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Thanks so much.
Cool.
Bye-bye.